Yancy Ministries presents Heartbeat, Teaching the Heart of Worship, a 5-lesson curriculum for elementary and preteen students, created by Yancy and Johnny Rogers.
Over the years, I've had countless conversations with leaders talking about kids' worship, and I've noticed a common thread in the frustrations that leaders often share with me, and I bet this has impacted your ministry too. It's the lack of engagement they experience during worship time with kids. So often, I believe the disconnect happens because of a lack of understanding as to why we're doing worship and what the time is supposed to be about. It's so important to teach kids every week about why and how to worship. We really can't do it enough.
Heartbeat, worship. How do you take a concept that's a little abstract, to be honest, and break it down in a way that a kid can understand it? I mean, sure, they sing their songs, but how do we get kids to connect that worship is personal, that worship is connecting themselves with the creator of the universe, with God of gods, Lord of lords? How do we do that?
David is one of our prime examples of worship in the Bible. That's why in this Heartbeat series, we take a look into David's life to see what we can learn about this person that God called a man after God's own heart. Isn't this an incredible lifestyle for the kids in your ministry to learn? I think it would be amazing to have this generation be known as boys and girls after God's own heart.
Can you imagine if your kids didn't just sing songs, but they realized that when they lifted their voices, when they kneeled in worship, when they raised their hands in praise, that they were worshiping the God creator? I mean, just imagine that. Your kids, who wouldn't want that? That's our heartbeat. As ministers, as pastors, as worship leaders, we want kids to know that God is real and powerful and personal.
I've had the core of this series in my heart for a long time, and I'm so excited to finally have it as a curriculum for you to use as a teaching resource at your church. In creating Heartbeat, I've crafted 5 lessons to help you teach your kids 3 key things: how we do worship, why is worship important, and what does worship look like in their lives.
Do your kids love to sing and do fun dance moves? Is your worship time more of a struggle than a success? Have you ever considered if your kids really understand what worship time is all about? With Heartbeat, you and Yancy will be teaching your kids the definition of worship, the why of worship, and the how of worship, all in an exciting music environment. Yancy will take your kids on a world tour with a behind-the-scenes look at songwriting, recording, concerts, and more as she unpacks that the heartbeat of worship is so much more than just singing a song.
I've always loved to sing and worship God, but I know what some of you are thinking. You may see worship as something we do to check off a list when we go to church. You know, sing a song to God, check. But it's so much more than that.
Heartbeat curriculum comes with 5 packed lessons designed seamlessly for weekend and midweek services and easily adaptable for VBS, camps, and conferences. Heartbeat comes complete with more than 90 minutes of content in each lesson to pick and choose from, leader equipping tip sheets, leader materials for both large group and small groups, teaching video clips with Yancy, featuring a behind-the-scenes look at songwriting, recording, concerts, and more. What does it mean, video clips with Yancy? Unpacking Hebrew words connected to worship. Helpful worship leader scripts, along with song suggestions for worship. Powerful processing time with reflection and response activities. A take-home backstage pass for each lesson, complete with life application ideas and designed for easy use with lanyards. Themed video countdown, Heartbeat series video opening, animated video graphics and backgrounds, logo and artwork graphic files, and a promotional social media plan. Designed specifically with the church in mind, Heartbeat features an easy-to-use USB drive with digital files for all graphics, print materials, and videos. Formatted for presentation software like ProPresenter, Easy Worship, and Media Shout. Yancy has also created a companion worship music resource for use with Heartbeat curriculum. Kidmin Worship Volume 6, Heartbeat Worship, comes with easy-to-use lyric videos, featuring songs arranged perfectly for kids and carefully selected for Heartbeat. Worship songs include What a Beautiful Name, Heartbeat for You, Strength and Shield, Glory to Your Name, and Super Wonderful.
A wise friend of mine once shared with me, teaching kids to worship is not the issue. They know how to worship. Directing their worship to Jesus is the issue. Help them put God first. That's what I'm praying this Heartbeat curriculum series will help you do. Point kids to Jesus. Thanks for all you do in helping your kids to celebrate, give thanks, and live every beat of their heart to give glory to His name.
Learn more about Heartbeat curriculum and download a free sample lesson at YanceyMinistries.com/heartbeat. Another game-changing kids worship solution for your church.